Hi, my name's Alex Momney and my video is on wind power. What is wind power? Wind power is basically electricity generated by a wind turbine through which wind flows. The wind spins the fan blades, which are attached to the rotor, which also spins, and the rotor in turn spins a generator to create the electricity. Why use wind power? Wind power is cleaner than fossil fuels, and there's no emissions after initial building of the turbine. It's a renewable energy source, and it will never run out. And it's a very simple way to get electricity, and it's also easy to take advantage of. Some of the pros of wind power are there are no emissions after building turbines, and you can see this by looking at the graph. The turbines are fairly cheap when compared to other buildings such as nuclear power plants. There's no real costs after building except for maintenance expense. It's easy to maintain. They're very versatile, and you can build the turbines pretty much anywhere, and a lot of land is usable. Why wind power is better? There's no waste like nuclear energy, and nuclear waste is a very bad byproduct of nuclear energy, and no one really knows what to do with it. It does not impact the environment like hydropower, so it's not going to reroute anything such as hydropower rerouting streams. Wind will always be there. It's just a component of weather, and if there's no real possible way for it to run out. It doesn't rely on material inputs such as nuclear energy or hydropower. Less emissions during the building phase means that it's not as much CO2 and other greenhouse gases are emitted while building the turbines. Some of the cons of wind power is there's regular maintenance fees to keep the turbines running. You need a lot of turbines to be effective and actually produce a lot of power. You need a fairly windy area. Wildlife could be affected, but it's up to the builders to find places where the turbines getting built will not affect the wildlife habitat. And some birds can be killed if they fly into the turbines. The amount of birds actually killed per year is not a very high percentage of birds, and in no way would it affect population of birds. Some ideal places for wind turbines are large flat areas that are windy. A good example of this is the Midwest, and as you can see on the map, it's by far the windiest and largest area that's for wind turbines to be built. You could also build them on top of mountains or hills. This is to stop any other objects from blocking the wind from the turbine. And valleys are not a good location for that reason, as there's not a lot of wind flowing through a valley. Some innovations in wind power. One of them is wind sensors. What they do is they detect the direction of the wind, and it then changes the pitch of the fan blades. What that does is it makes the turbine more efficient and also quieter. And also new materials are being used to build these turbines, and these materials are cheaper, and they also make the turbines more efficient. And as time goes on, the turbines will get cheaper and cheaper and continue to get more efficient. Alright, that's all I have. Thank you very much for listening.